Hello. Oh, there's Miss Lori. You said you would see me. What you doing today? Miss Becky? Listen, I was sitting there, I fell asleep in the chair, and I woke up, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I got live. I came back here and watched a couple videos. I looked at the clock. I forgot to eat lunch. Hey, Sylvia. So I hurried up. I sat down back here and ate me some cheese. I got a few grapes left. Hey, Sandra. Got my coffee, got my tea. So hopefully, listen, you just keep getting it, girl. You got a lot to do. Oh my gosh, Joan. It just dawned on me. I dreamed about you last night. I dreamed. Oh my gosh. I dreamed I came to the market where you're going to be tomorrow. And when I pulled up, you and Doug had you had a table here, people behind you back here, and a table over here, and your tables were just covered up in your home goods, your canned foods and breads and things, but all on the ground was meat. And it was not like pork and beef and stuff. It was like rabbits and squirrels and things that people don't typically eat. And Doug was sorting it out and making a list of what it was and packing it in the cooler in groups of what it was for y'all to sell. So you asked Doug about that. What shall we call it? Meat that country meat that he's selling. Oh, it was funny. It was funny. But you know what? I got to meet you. There. I got to meet you. It was in my dream, but I got to meet you. Becky say ship that meat to her. Ooh, on a deck at the lake. Oh, ain't you living it? Oh, you pickled some veggies. What I might like pickled asparagus. Does it? Excuse me. Take a long. Can you buy it in the store? Because I love pickled okra. What kind of fires you got around you, Sylvia? What is it right now, Becky? The 80s? Where are you at that you on the lake? Oh, listen, y'all see I got my hair cut? Look, she about scalped me. Ooh, the 75 to 80s. Ooh, that is nice. But no, she's going through. It'll be a bitter divorce because it's a bitter breakup. She's married. Her wife. She's married to a woman, and they're having not a very good breakup. And so she was telling me about it, and we sat there and talked a little bit before she even started cutting my hair. And I told David, I said, the more she talked, the shorter she cut it. She kept talking and cutting and talking and cutting. I just said, listen, I guess if she'd have cut me bald, I'd have just sat there and listened to her. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I feel bad for her. Well, thunderstorms, that'll clear that out. Or two. Listen, I'm telling you, she scared me. I already made what do you say, a mile to the closest beach. And Becky's 25 minutes away. That's true, Sylvia. That's the worst part of a thunderstorm. I don't mind the thunder and I love the rain, you know, but the lightning is the scary part. But I already made my appointment for I got it in my wallet, September the 20 something, the last week of September before I had my knees done on October 2nd, you know. So she went ahead and put me in her calendar. She got another job. She says she's working 5 to 7 days a week trying to make some money. I mean, she's single now. Hey, Kathy. That's true, Becky. I don't know how long it's going to be till this grows out. Woo. I feel really bad for her. She was married. I don't know this wife, but I knew her ex-wife. She died. She died of breast cancer, and so yeah, she died 2 years ago. Oh, when you going? When you going? I got one less than a month from now, I think. Mm-hmm. I've already got my follow-up appointment, my first follow-up appointment, you know. I'm going to tell him at that appointment to go and put me on the schedule for the next knee. All right? I'm going to tell him. Holly here where? Online? I doubt it. That's so aggravating, Kathy. I can't stand internet problems. Everything you do revolves around the stupid internet. Look, we're sitting here revolving around it right now. That's enough to just get you anxious about waiting. The waiting, the waiting, the waiting. That's the hard part. But I'll tell you what, this here cooking for the freezer, I think that's the best thing I will have done for myself. I hate waiting too. I am not a good waiter. I know what you mean, Kathy. What do you do? I got plenty of stuff to do, but you know what I mean. Like just scroll Facebook or whatever. I can do stuff on my phone because I got that 5G that you can use your internet's out, which is still not as reliable as my internet. It's just not. Oh, Kathy, nobody wants to do that except Joan. She likes to clean. Speaking of clean, this morning, not since I have had this carpet, and we had this carpet put down in 2009 when we finally got back in the house, have I ever put on that sprinkle stuff. Because they say put it on there and it embeds in your carpet. Well, that carpet's so old now, I'm like, if it embeds, it'll just be down there with the dirt that's embedded. That's all I know. So I got I got them things. If y'all see my Dollar Tree haul from this morning, it's them Arm & Hammer. Woohoo, my whole house. I mean, I did that this morning. 5 o'clock. I went through now that one box. It was the whole house, and the box was empty. So it would take one box per house if you have just a decent normal size house like I got. And but golly, my house smells so good. Cleaning is extremely overrated, Lori. I will go one further. It's of the devil. Listen, I think a little dust helps you build resistance to diseases. What you gonna clean out, Becky? I know you said your sisters tell you have too much stuff. I say, mm-mm. Tell your sisters to leave your stuff alone. Just leave your stuff alone. Mm-mm, no, those are treasures. They are treasures. They are your treasures. Your house, you decide what to put in it. I'm not mean to David. I swear to y'all, I'm not mean to David. But I am not a cowering little flower. I'm a frail flower. That's the big joke in the family is I'm a fragile flower. That's been a joke since RJ was young. But I don't know. Mm, I don't know. I like strong women. I just like strong women. I don't like, I'm not saying I don't like them. I'm not up here. I sound like a woman hater. I'm not. Oh my God, I'm not. Because I'm all for the woman power. I like powerful women. I don't like bitchy women. Well, I can be a bitchy woman. I'm digging myself a hole over here trying to describe to y'all what I mean. I don't like hateful. Of course, I can be hateful. Listen, I should quit talking because I'm just going to turn into not liking myself. Because anything I can describe that I don't like, I've probably got a little bit of her in me. You see what I'm saying? So, but I like strong women. I like women that don't cower. And I have, counseled women friends to not, be the cowering kind. And it's a wonder if I ain't caused divorces because they, act a certain way. And if I don't agree with it, maybe I should keep my mouth shut. But well, the way I do my kids, I keep my mouth shut. I stay out of their business. I stay out of their business unless they bring it up, and then I'm in it. So if they want me to know something, they'll tell me. If I want to know something, I'll ask. If it's something I think it's important, but I don't butt in. I don't tell them how to live. I don't nothing. And if they want me to know anything that's going on, they'll bring it up in a conversation. And they know if it's brought up in a conversation, then it is fair game. So I think if you ask them, they would tell you I'm not a Badinsky. I just let them. They're adults. They're out on their own. They pay their own bills. So I let them live their life. Oh my Lord! There's my witchy sister, Esther. What are you doing, girl? Esther from across the pond. Ooh, witchy woman. Mm-hmm. Me and Esther's gonna go do one of them witch dances. What's it called, Esther? Lord have mercy, I can't remember what it's called. That witch, the video, Esther. But that's what me and Esther's wanting to do. One of them witch dance things. Making some of them gorgeous works of art that you eat. Cool. Listen, I'm close. Look, I got some grapes. I'm getting real close to you. Oh, that's a good snack. I love popcorn. Golly, I went through a phase where it was every night I was popping popcorn in my mini dash air popper. Well, it's not many, but it's by the Dash. It's the Dash air popper. Every night I was popping popcorn for a while, and it went on for, oh my gosh, the longest time. I think until I got surgery. I think I was still doing it up until I went like pre-op. Mm-hmm. I think I was. Why am I killing you? Why? Why? Why, Why, John? Mm-hmm. I do love some pork rinds. Boy, up at the flea market before it burnt down, I think I told y'all before, we would go up there, me and the first husband. We used to go up there a lot. And they had just a little bitty, look about the size of a closet where they fried the pork rinds right up in there. That's the first place I ever had flavored pork rinds. My favorite was the salt and vinegar. Mm-hmm. Oh, Sylvia. Hey, Whitney. Listen, you master the plain one, and then go check out the video. I linked the video at the end of that video, and then if you go on my channel, I don't know. I should make a chaffle category on my website. Go on my website and just search chaffle, and go on Google and search chaffle. Oh my gosh, there's so many chaffles out there. But once you master that plain one, just the basic, you'll be like, oh yeah, these are too easy. I can make all the flavors. One of my favorites is the fried pickle one. Oh my gosh, that thing is so good. Gonna make me want one. Mm-hmm. You know, I hadn't tried one with my fresh grated cheese since I've been grating my own cheese here lately. I've only done it with my pre-shredded cheese. I just wonder how much the difference would be with the fresh grated cheese without that stuff, the coating on the cheese. That's something to try. Oh yes, get you some chocolate action going on. That'll give you a little something, and it's protein. Let me see. That is a snap from Holly. I will bet money. What is that child? Hey, oh my gosh. I knew when you asked Lori because I said both of them is Jewish, so I know that y'all know what y'all are talking about, and I think it's pretty cool. Lori, that's why I asked Lori when she was the first one in here. I asked her what she was doing today. She a lot of times is making something for her. I guess you would call it temple. Um, Making stuff for selling stuff and all kind of goodies like that. Esther, I have a question. Got to be all prepared. Okay, I hear you. Was you already living over there when you met your husband? Or did you meet your husband over here and move over there with him? I've always just been curious and I've just never come out and asked you. And I thought, well, why we're all just sitting here, just us girls, I would just ask you if it's not too personal. If it's too personal, tell me to shove off. Oh, okay. For the festival. I bet y'all have another festival coming up in the fall. Did you? Oh, that is so cool. And so you were here and moved over there to be with him? That would be kind of exciting, moving to a foreign land. I've always wanted to be one of those people. Back, I think when I would have like bad days, I would always imagine just picking up and packing up, whatever I could pack and just move to a whole brand new place where I didn't know anybody and nothing like that. And I don't know. I used to think that all the time growing up. Oh, every summer. Y'all don't have like any fall festivals or Christmas festivals? Well, no, it wouldn't be Christmas, would it? Well, Hanukkah. I'm not trying to sound ignorant. I really am not. I think that's cool, Esther. Was you nervous to move over there? That would have been kind of nervous because that's a different way of life over there. New Year's the 14th of September. Oh, really? Interesting. Message. Let me see who speaketh. Oh, Joan. Rising on her bed. Oh, was it like warm in her room or something? Like warm in her bedroom? Now, I don't know what the predominant religion is over there in the part of England that you're in, but do you have adequate supplies of your Jewish supplies, like you're talking about challah bread? You say you don't make it good. Do you have an adequate um, supply, like you can go and find challah bread when you need it, or any other Jewish foods that maybe you would need a Jewish market for? Do you have that over there? Is that available to you? Is what I'm trying to say. Is it available to you? Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Well, I'm assuming your husband was Jewish, correct? We didn't get it planted, Kathy. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We getting it. We're gonna get it next year. Things did not. We were not able to get the ground tilled up, and the man who was going to come disc it for us, because the roots of the field had grown so many years without a garden, the roots had gone so low, and the man that was going to come and disc it up for us, when David went over to see him to see if he could come, he had just had hernia surgery, and then he never did call him. So we're like, well, just rebuild the tractor we got and do it yourself. So that's what he's in the middle of doing, rebuilding the tractor. Going to try to get it done, get it cultivated this fall, and work on it over the winter and get it ready for next year. I bet it does, Sylvia. Oh, that'll be a nice vacation, Lori. Oh Lord, there's trouble. There is trouble in the name of Louise. Oh, that's so good, Becky. Listen, I'm eating grapes because I told y'all I did not get my Jason. What you doing up in here? Lord, man in the house, man in the house. Man on the floor. Y'all remember them days? Y'all know I don't eat on camera, but I forgot to eat my lunch. Time got away with me, and so I was sitting here and ate some cheese while I was waiting for 1 o'clock because I got myself ready. Got 10 minutes before, and so I got some grapes left. So I'm gonna sit here and finish them while we're talking. Louise needs the bouncer. Hey Anna, how you doing? Yeah, right. You ain't gonna behave because Jason's here. Thank you, Jason. Thank you for saying that. I don't know who she thought she was kidding. So these are, never seen them until today, candy snap grapes. Have y'all seen those? They are so good. I don't think you can chat on the TV, Louise. Hey, when are you going? Are you on vacation? You're not on vacation right now, are you? Oh, well, that's coming up soon. Get some. They're good. They're real good. They're not super sweet, but they're sweet, but they're not tart, but they have a little bit of something to them, and they're not really grapey. They're kind of fruity. I can't describe them, but they're very good. And I'm particular about grapes. I don't like every single grape just because it's a grape. Jason, I got them cotton candy grapes back when I still used to shop at Aldi's, probably 3 years ago. I didn't see the big deal about them, so I've never bought them again. So I'm going to say no, they were not, because these are good. That's a doggone truth, Louise. You on lunch, Jason? Oh, Lord, John. There's another one up in here. Oh, okay. Well, we just won't tell nobody. Louise says she's been making everything from scratch. Y'all can have at it. Have at it. Both y'all. Because I don't want nothing to do with it. Back in the day, I'm telling you, back in the day, I was the queen. Now I'm just another kind of queen. I'm not the queen of scratch. Nope. $8.97 for them Jimmy Dean egg, which don't be yeah. I got some for David. If you go eat them a lot, that's expensive. But I got some for David because sometimes kids come in the morning and he don't want the same old thing, or he'll come in on Saturday. He wants something quick because he's got a project he's got to get on too. So I got them in the freezer for him. Oh, you gonna drive to Florida for your You're not driving for the cruise, are you? Are you gonna drive down there for the cruise? Okay, now I got a big great cruises in May and not driving. Gotcha. So that's just for your Disney trip, correct? I hope you know every time I'm out at the thrift store, I see something Disney, I think of y'all. Oh, that sounds good, Louise. Listen, listen. Let me tell y'all. Oh, I got a good hamburger bun recipe I used to make all the time. So, I was donating my school supplies, right? Well, I had put them in uh, some of my reusable shopping bags. I had like a big Ollie's bag full for the middle school, and then a bit smaller bag for the elementary school. So I went up there. Yeah, it was yesterday after I got my hair cut because I knew the kids would already be gone, right? Well, I go up to which I found out now our middle schools have changed. It's 6, 7, and 8 instead of 7 and 8, and then 5th and 6th. I think that school's closed because now I think the 5th grade's back in with the elementary school. So I didn't know they did all that. But anyway, I get up there, the door's locked. You have to ring the bell, and I rang the bell, and they got they got like stuff over the door, but you can like see shadows or light or whatever. And wasn't nobody coming, nobody coming. I'm like, well, let me call and just see if anybody's in the office. And so about the time I started calling, I could see a shadowy figure coming towards the door. The door opens. It's my best friend's ex-wife. I'm like, what? I ain't seen her since. Oh my gosh. I only see her for out in public and we run across each other. But it's been many years since I've seen her. So, but I used to clean house for her mama, and come to find out her mama, we all went to the same church together growing up. Her mama's got breast cancer. So that's not too good. Oh, bye, Esther. I'm so glad you came. Sylvia, you too. Well, bye to Esther and bye to Sylvia. Then I get up to the elementary school. They're gone. I get up to the elementary school. Their door's locked. So I'm trying to peek in there and trying to see if I can see if anybody's in there. One little room over here, you can see a light on. And as I was peering through, here come these two women, and I held up my bag of goodies and I waved. And she comes to the door. She goes, "Oh, what you got?" I'm like, "Got some supplies. I want to keep them in my neighborhood. My daughter went to this school." I said, "I did one year." And I said, "I just want to keep the supplies in my neighborhood, with my kids." And oh, they were so appreciative. And she goes, "Let's take a picture." So she was going to take my picture holding the supplies. So I put my arm around. I said, "Come on, let's take one." She goes, "Oh, okay, well, we can do that too." So she gave her phone to the other girl, and we took our picture. It was sweet. They was very, very appreciative. Both of them were very appreciative of the supplies. So that made me feel good. Oh, Louise says she ain't saying bye. We stuck with her. We stuck. Listen, right there's them two troublemakers side by side, Becky and Louise. Troublemakers. Y'all know what I wish I had? Gum. Hot dog from Whataburger. I'm hungry. Cheese and grapes don't cut it. I got the grapes to take with us Sunday. To make like some cheese and grapes. And I got some Slim Jims, and of course I got Sebastian some donuts and some Krabby Patties. But I thought, well, I'm trying to find some snacks. I might boil some eggs. I don't know. They stink the car up. Boiled eggs stink. So does boiled collards. Anybody up in here cook collard greens? Woo, they must stink your house up. No, Lori, you are a perfect angel. They'll stink your house up. Listen, you better stop and eat, Joni, because you cannot be passing out. You've got too much to do. You will be up till who knows how long getting it done. You'll be up at the crack of dawn in the morning trying to get everything loaded up, making sure you got all your labels made and your prices and all your little things and your big tub of meat that you got to have. Then you got to go and you got to get everything set up. You better eat. You gonna need your scrumph. Oh, I ain't never put nothing like that in my collard greens, Louise. I bet it was good. I ain't never made nothing with no smoked turkey wings. I don't even think I've ever eat a smoked turkey wing. Ooh, Tamsin. Mm-hmm. That's one of the best things. Duke's mayonnaise and a mater sandwich and salt and pepper. Listen, when I was little, we didn't always have fresh produce. And that's probably has a lot to do with why I don't really like it. I like stuff that came out of the garden. Maters and peas and green onions, that kind of stuff. So green beans. But growing up here with Mama, we didn't always have fresh produce at our availability. And so I always loved a mater sandwich, but we didn't always have maters. So I would just make a mayonnaise sandwich. Get you some bread, mayonnaise it up, and salt and pepper it. And you can just about trick yourself into believing you got your mater sandwich. David puts cheese on his mater sandwich. Oh, there you go, Louise. That's what he puts on it. Listen, cucumber sandwiches. Oh, yeah, me and Mama. Now, we did eat cucumber sandwiches. Oh, well, that's good. That's good, Joan. You getting something. Oh, I don't think we have smoked turkey legs at our fair. I grew up on some fried bologna sandwiches too. I used to eat ketchup sandwiches as a kid. When you're hungry, you'll eat whatever. You hear me? I've been through some lean times, so let's just put it like that. Oh, I could go for some bean salad. Yes, it's got to be Duke's. Got to be Duke's. Listen, I like slaw on a fried bologna sandwich too if I happen to have it on hand. It's good. I never eat mustard. I eat mayonnaise sandwiches and ketchup sandwiches, but I never eat mustard sandwiches. And Vienna weenie sandwiches, now I put mustard on that. Y'all ever eat Vienna weenie sandwiches? Don't be shy. Speak up if you have. It's okay. And if you haven't, that's okay too. If you haven't, you should try it. Listen, when we would have leftover spaghetti, you know how sometimes if you didn't have enough sauce and you had a lot of noodles, it would be dry, but it was left over and you wasn't gonna waste it and you would eat it. So growing up, I would put ketchup in my leftover spaghetti and heat it up. Mm-hmm. It'd bring it back. I like mayonnaise on my fried bologna too. never had ketchup on salami. Tamsin, when I was at my mama's house when I was a little girl, my favorite snack, what she made me every time, was peanut butter crackers on saltines and chocolate milk. It was a Nesquik because it was Nesquik back in the day, the powder. She would make me a glass of chocolate milk and some peanut butter crackers. And today that is still a comfort snack. Had it in ages. You can make me want one now. It is, Lori. Uh-oh, Sandy popped in with some cold sketty. I don't do the sardines. I do the saltines. Not the sardines. I tried. I tried back last year, maybe. I'm like, when I went, um, had this surgery, they say sardines is a good form of protein. I'm like, well, you know what? I ain't liked them in the past, but I'm gonna give them a try. I couldn't even swallow it. I just had to put it right back there. I couldn't do it. It's too fishy. Way too fishy. I don't like fishy fish. I like mild fish. Now I ain't never had that, Kathy. What is it made of exactly? I see it in the store. It's got the yellow wrapping around it. Is that what I'm thinking of? It's got the yellow wrapping around it. It's in a tube. A round can with a clear cover. Hmm. I ain't never had liverwurst. Mm-mm. Mm-mm, Louise, you keep them, girlfriend. You keep those. Message. Who summoneth me? Sunday at 2. Okay, what time shall... Just got confirmation we are to meet Sebastian's mom at 2 o'clock on Sunday. No. you dog. Well, I hope he has his sandwich and you have your sandwich. Is that how this works, Jason? Does Artie get his own sandwich? Message. They do, Tamsin. He is correct. Tell your husband he is correct. He is correct. Listen, I growed up eating ketchup on my fish, Sandy. I will still to this day put ketchup on my fish if I ain't got no tartar sauce. Yes, I will. There you go, Jason. I was just curious if y'all were just like, yeah, I was curious about that. I wasn't going to say nothing. 8 or 8:30. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Okay, so we are leaving 8 or 8:30 Sunday morning. Tamsin. Would he be up at the table, Louise? So listen, I went to the grocery store this morning because I needed some spinach for supper tonight since I got the wrong thing twice on my grocery day. And I get down there and I pick up a couple things for us to take on the trip, right? Get all the way back home, back in the driveway, and I looked over at my bag. I'm like, where's my spinach? So I just put it in gear, headed straight back down the food line. So I get there, and the girl who's at the self checkout when I was there earlier, she looked. I said, "Yeah, I forgot the one thing I come for." And she's like, "That's how it happens sometimes." I'm like, yeah. So when I was leaving, they have a lottery vending machine. Somebody left their lottery ticket. They missed it. And that man told me, he said, "Take it." I'm like, okay. I scratched it, but do you see any winners on there? No. I scratched and scratched and scratched and didn't win a thing. No. I finally went to get I forgot my spinach. Yes, Kathy, it is. It has finally come time on Sunday. That 2 months passed quickly. It really did. Oh, Jason said his dog growing up was named Piper. Anybody got any fun plans for the weekend? Y'all know what I'm doing. Tomorrow's, oh God, tomorrow's prep. Ugh. Oh, I didn't get my bacon out. It'll thaw, but it'll thaw. I'm gonna thaw my bacon. What am I having? Anybody remember my menu plans? Does anybody remember a bacon cheddar quiche for breakfast and something with bacon? I think for lunch, chicken bacon ranch. I remembered. I don't even know how you cash them at the machine. You cash these things out at the same machine you buy them at. No, Sandy, we meet halfway in West Virginia. So, hey, Susan. Now we have got him all the way, and thank you, Susan. I was just talking about my hair getting scalped. Oh, you gonna go see John? Take your money. You have to buy stuff. Oh, really, Louise? Listen, I don't know how you gonna feel like going out to dinner tomorrow night, Joe. You're gonna be pooped. I wonder if you can do that here. Is it just a big old vending machine? I had one sitting over here that I bought because I had some cash. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna buy me a $2 lottery ticket. I'm a big spender, and I saved it because I thought I had won $4. Well, I was sitting over here looking. I never have to back to the store, right? I was sitting over here looking and looking and looking. I didn't win nothing on this card, so I don't know where my brain is. I probably threw away the one that won four and saved the one that didn't win, which is probably in my junk journal, to be honest with you. Oh, you're welcome. My freezer's getting nice and full. I'm doing my third one for the week tonight, and that video will be up. I don't know. I got, oh my gosh, I got two I got to get working on. One to be up Sunday and one to be up Monday, I think. Oh, I see. I see. I like that pre-cooked bacon too, Tamsin. I got some in the freezer, which is what I'm pulling out to use for my recipes for breakfast and for lunch. So I can just use one pack and should have enough for that. One of these days, Louise. No, I'm making my third freezer dinner tonight, third one in a row, and that will be my next installment in the prep once, eat twice series. I plan on having a freezer full as much as I can have before the day. And Holly, she's coming that week before. Gonna help me clean my house real good and decorate for Halloween. Cause I done told y'all I'm not setting up in here in October with a leg stuck up in the chair and not having my Halloween stuff to look at. That ain't happening. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And if I got to be on a walker pushing around that kitchen, we gonna have a Halloween party. Cause that's me and Holly's thing. Sounds good, Louise. That pre-cook's a good way to do anything. Y'all know these cups that don't put like a little air hole on this one side. It is hard to get that drink to come through. David, he'll do that a lot when he gets regular bacon. He'll cook in the oven a lot of times. He sometimes, yeah, there you go, Tamsin. Oh, I do. I need to put some garland around it. He will put two strips together and bake them like that, Lori, to get thick bacon. He'll do that a lot of times. I know, but I didn't feel like sucking on a straw today. I specifically, when I made my tea, did not put a straw in it because I did not feel like sucking on a straw. Ask me why. Don't know. Couldn't tell you. Just didn't feel like sucking on a straw. Oh. Message. Found what, Louise? Joan, if that's you, I'm gonna die laughing. So oh gosh. Oh, that's nice, Lori. That is like back in the old days when neighbors come over to borrow stuff. I think I should be. Listen, I like the Walmart brand. This is that Nest tea, Lipton instant lemon tea, diet lemon tea. The tea powder, you know, the instant lemon tea. Good Lord, spit it out. I need a straw in here. Just getting on my nerves. Yeah. All I'm gonna say, Joan, is why you think I was laughing. I didn't feel like typing that. So, oh, okay. I hit something on my mouse and it. Okay, that I thought I was lost y'all there for a minute. Something popped up on my screen. Listen, what did we talk about today? We talked about our Oh, let me see if I still got the pictures. Here a long time ago, I saw a video. Yes, yes. Okay. So I saw a video. Ugh, oh my God. Look how big I was. Oh my. Look at that was me on the day. Let's see. I can get it out of the. Can y'all see? There it is. That was me the day I had my surgery. Oh my gosh. Look at my legs. Mmm. Daggum. So I watched this video long time ago and I screenshot different um it was a video showing some of the old food items we used to eat and I screenshot them and I saved them in this folder on my phone just for memory's sake. So I'm gonna ask y'all if y'all remember some of these. The fortune bubble, and let me pull up the picture. Fortune bubble. Where there we go. Can y'all see that? Let me turn that off, see if that helps. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Fortune Bubble? Ain't that the truth, Tamsin? Golly. I didn't think I had done good till I looked at that picture. I saved that dress too. I saved that dress because whenever I get through with whatever I'm doing, I want to put that dress on. And that dress is not even at my biggest. That's the thing. I saved clothes from my biggest. These shorts I got on from my biggest. They make me look like I'm 2 sizes bigger than I really am because they're so huge. They're swimming on me. And when you wear bigger clothes, you look bigger. I have learned that. But they're comfortable and I don't want to get rid of them and I don't want to buy new shorts. And my little sleep shorts, they're too big. They hang down and they're big baggy things, but I don't want to get rid of them. The shorts I wear in public, I bought new ones of those. Hey, Terry. Hey, Sue. Does nobody remember Fortune Bubble? Y'all, I'm trying to take y'all down memory lane. Y'all not going with me. What's up with that? Terry, you like to look back at things. Do you remember Fortune Bubble? I know it will, Tamsin. Yes, it had fortunes in it. Y'all don't remember that? Oh my gosh. Thank you, Tamsin. Okay, let's see. Do you remember? Okay. Somebody I know, I had my peoples out there. This was my favorite snack as a kid. This had to be the precursor to my Little Debbie obsession. The banana flip. OMG. That was my favorite snack. I'm telling you, that had to be where my love of Little Debbie's started. Had to be. Freshen up. I remember that, Kathy. Freshen up. That cream inside was just like, oh, sublime. I don't even care what it was made out of. Of course, I wouldn't care today. If I had one in front of me, I'd eat that thing so fast I'd be sick. Okay, let's see what's next. Remember these? Tidbits? Y'all remember those? Little cheese crackers? Little tidbits? Freshen up. Yep. like a sponge cake with cream filling. And there was something about that filling, and it was just banana. Oh my gosh. Y'all remember Tidbits? Nabisco. Remember these? I remember these. Pizza spins. Remember those? Yes, before Cheez-Its. You know what I read yesterday? Aldi's is buying Winn-Dixie. I was about to say Winn-Dixie because that's what Holly called it. Aldi's is buying Winn-Dixie. Mm-hmm. I wish we still had one. I love that grocery store. Listen, you must have, Joan, a bougie cave. Yeah, them chicken biscuit crackers was good. Oh, Peg, you remember Tidbits? Kathy. What'd you call it? Tell me. Tell me. Oh, I'm sorry, Terry. Will you get that cobbler out your house? Are you done with it? You can say anything you want here, Kathy. Listen, this is my channel. I give you permission to say anything you want to say. I'm curious. Joan, I'm not going to say it. You just have to read it. Oh, Lord. Yes, you tell Jimmy to finish that. Mm-hmm. They said they got to get that halo. Get that halo off your head. You erase them suckers right now. Let's see what else oh, okay. Now I do not remember. I remember those, but I don't remember the green one. I don't remember the green one at all. Do y'all remember that? What's that say? Crispy Creature Crunch? I don't remember that one. Terry, you pop in here when these nasty women is here. I'll take the heat for that one, Kathy, because I told you can say it. We're adults. Let's see. I know you remember these. I know you remember these marathon bars. Mmm. Oh, Tamsin, I like that emoji with the eyeballs and the hands. That's funny. Yes, those were the ones I remember the most. Blueberry was my favorite. Count Dracula was my brother's favorite, and Frankenberry was his favorite. Yes, those marathon Chico Stick. Oh, I love Chico Stick. I love RJ growing up called them chicken sticks. I love chicken sticks. Oh, Tamsin, you said cheese in a can. Look, there it is. I didn't realize I had that. Uh-huh. The original cheese in a can. Necco wafers. They still sell Necco wafers at the Dollar Tree. And remember, pudding in the can? Pudding in the can. They sent us to school with things that could cut our finger off. Zero bars, Tamsin, that was one of my favorites. Yes, ma'am. With that white chocolate on the outside. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm afraid I would have to. Oh, remember these? This is a coupon, a picture of a coupon. Screaming Yellow Zonkers. Remember those? Oh my gosh. 2017. Look how fat I was. Look at me now and look at me then. 2017. Ooh, girl. Mmm. Mmm. You could taste every drop of it, Tamsin. Every little bit you could. Listen, that there. I need to give that to somebody. That their cheese whiz. Woo, that stuff was salty. Girl, I'm telling you what. Well, scrolling these pictures, this was the first day I started. It's on my thumbnail, but to see it, oh, this was the first day I started Weight Watchers in April of 2018. I didn't hardly have eyes. My eyes were hid behind all that fat eye stuff. Oh, God. All this? Man. I am just, that's why I got to keep going. I can't go back to that, y'all. I can't. I've come too far. I can't go back. There ain't no turning around. Pixie sticks? Oh yes, I love the pixie sticks. Listen, if you take a bunch of medicine, I think mine is the medicine because I'm gonna tell you what. I am on CPAP. I have been on CPAP since before 2005. The other night I slept 9 hours. Still, I was passed out in the bed by 9 o'clock, just crashing. I will get off of this in here. I'll go in there, sit in the other room, and I'll just start. I done fell asleep one time today, and that was this morning before I even come on live. So I told John, I think it's my daggum medicines. I take a bag full of pills, and I think mixed together 4 times a day is just, it's just, that's what's doing it. That's the only, because I am getting sleep. That's all I can think. That's all I can think. Now this morning I was up. Can you see them, Tamsin? I can see them. Oh my gosh! I was up at 3 this morning, 6 yesterday, but 3 this morning. Sometimes I wake up and I can go back to sleep, and sometimes when I wake up, I am just, I'm done. My back's hurting and everything, so I'm just done. Tamsin. Girl, I will fall asleep with food in my mouth. Who you talking to? I will fall asleep. This is nasty as hell. I'm just gonna tell you this nasty. But you can't help it. I told David, and I tell him all the time, when you're sleepy, how do you not go to sleep? If I'm sitting in that chair and I'm sleepy, I cannot stop myself from falling asleep. I will just fall asleep. I'll just fall asleep. I will fall asleep eating. I will sit over there. If I'm eating in my chair and I'm tired, I can fall asleep with food in my mouth, with my head hanging down like that, wake up whenever I wake up, and the food is still in my mouth. Somehow it did not drool out. It stayed in my mouth. It's disgusting as all get out, but it happens. And you know I drink coffee all day long. You think coffee does the opposite to me. Coffee is a relaxant. So I'm just learning to do the best I can do. That's all I know to do. Lori, could you go get me a straw, honey? Let's do it like this.
Message.
Back before I dieted, I got chocolate stains on my blanket where I'd fall asleep eating chocolate. And it did drool out and it stained my blanket. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Y'all remember this? Terry sent me that. I remember that. Oh my gosh, I remember that. Yeah. Look, that right there looks like a set of teeth. Looks like a set of dentures through my screen. You just do the best you can, Louise. That's all you can do, honey. Oh, does the dog mind or does the dog work with you? That's me and David. We're if we're awake, he's busy. When he comes home from work in the morning, he's so tired. He sits over there. He wants to watch something, but like today, he just sat over and slept just about the whole after he ate. He slept just about the whole time he sat over on that couch. He was so tired, bless his heart. And so we don't watch stuff like movies or anything then. And on the weekends, by the time he gets through doing what he's doing on Saturday, he's done been up 24 hours. And so he crashes. So we don't watch movies then. Then Sunday, he's always doing something. And if he's not, then the race is on. And then by the time that's over, then I'm falling asleep. So we don't get a lot of stuff watched. I was going to tell y'all something. What was I going to tell y'all? Y'all done made me forget something. I don't know. We'll think of it in a minute. So, one of RJ's friends that he graduated with, he still calls me mama. His son is starting college this year. OMG! I could have a grandson starting college this year. That is just crazy to me. Of course, some of my classmates already have great grandchildren. I will never be around to see great grandchildren because my children had their children at a later age, so that I will never live long enough to see great grandchildren. But I am blessed enough to see the two grandchildren that I have for as long as I am allowed to stay. Listen, Tamsin, in my um, car, I have eating towels. Ask Becky. I don't know if Becky's still here or not. I have eating towels. So if you're eating in the car, you put the towel, you put the towel on you and you eat, and then that's what I have, eating towels. So that you just have an eating towel, Tamsin. That's what you have. That's right. There's Becky. Becky had that eating towel on at the Whataburger, didn't you, girl? 21 in October. What, making faces at you? See, I was just saying that the other day, Jason. I think I said it on my video when I was vlogging in the car, maybe because I was just talking random stuff, that I shouldn't complain about not getting to see Sebastian much, which I will complain about it because I don't like it. But At least he's not across the country. Like if he was in California and here I am in North Carolina, I would probably never get to see him. So I'm just going to have to learn to be happy and take what I can get. That's all I know. Very much so, Tamsin. You a crazy woman, wife. Cut that man some slack. Unless he deserve it, then go on handle your business. David tells me he has always told me, he say, woman, you ain't no trip. You a whole vacation. I tell you what, I don't talk religion on my channel. But you praying people better get busy. Now, that's all I know. That man's hand needs some intercession because it is bad. He couldn't even open the orange juice this morning. Mm-mm. You flick grapes at your kids? Ain't that the truth, Joan? Lord have mercy. David didn't know what he was getting in for. I didn't con him. I didn't con him. It's just people evolve. People change. $43rd. That's so cool, Tamsin. Is he your only boyfriend? Was he your first boyfriend? I'm just being nosy. I'm not asking you anything personal. Just wondering if you met him at 16, was he like your first boyfriend? Yeah, David was my first boyfriend. We are 29. Mm-hmm. Some more of them young star-crossed lovers. If I married the boy I was dating at 15, I'd be a widow. Ain't that sad? Y'all, I guess I was the only one that got around. All y'all people dating y'all's high school sweethearts. I had a few more boyfriends than that, and that's all I'm gonna tell you about it. Becky. Oh Lord. I got married the first time I was 23, Jason. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of them serious ones either. Oh my God. don't tell it. Y'all ain't telling all my business like that. Y'all crazy. Leave some mystery. Oh, I didn't tell you to be ashamed. Oh, Tamsin, you little vixen, you. Louise, why you done? Oh, oh, Jason. Be- Becky is very honest. No, don't leave, Becky. I didn't tell you to be ashamed. I told you they was my two troublemakers, Becky and Louise. I told you right there. Louise. Oh, girl. Bye, Jason.
Message.
Even made him raw eggnog. Really, an egg dropped into milk without stir. Boy,
Message.
he was sticking like glue, wasn't he, Tamsin? You gave him a Rocky drink. Rocky drank the eggs without the milk. Listen, sometimes them little boyfriends, they would just want to not let go. I can't remember. Holly had like a little, he wasn't a stalker, but he was a little boy that he could have almost been a stalker with her
Message.
in school. He had a big thing for her and it was not returned.
Message. Oh, Jason.
Is that Piper?
Very honest. No, don't leave, Becky. I tell you to be ashamed.
Was that Piper, Lori? Yeah. Was you tell her that it was bath time? Bull Flair don't like a bath. She don't like a bath at all. Samson. Boy, you was working hard to get rid of that boy. Okay, so have you seen him since you married your husband? Have you seen him over the years? I'm curious if you have seen him, how that went over. Oh, is that why she's running around and around? I thought she's getting excited because you was telling her, let's go. She's getting all excited because she's done had her bath. That was fast. Boy, you fast. You get in there and get it done, don't you? A little cold. Oh, let's see. 1 hour and 30 minutes. I bet you did, Tamsin. Well, apparently it didn't bother him because you married him. It didn't bother him enough that he didn't keep seeing you. So he married a Tammy. Okay, well, I feel like I don't have nothing else to say. Hour and a half. Y'all think that's good? Y'all think hour and a half is good? Hour and a half? Y'all tired of talking? Oh my gosh, that would be a mess. That would make a mess. Flared like a bathtub. Yes, I feel like I don't know what else to say. That's what I feel like. I think I'm getting tired. Okay, well, I'm going to call it a wrap then. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Come back and see me tomorrow for prep, and then I will have a chicken video and a freezer video. Oh, Terry, it's always time for coffee, girl. Always time for coffee. Y'all have a good weekend too. Okay. Love ya.